What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. Welcome back to episode 2 in my Facebook flipping series. I started this series because I used to flip cars on this channel. A lot of people like that kind of content. However, I'm not flipping as many cars right now, but I came up with this premise that I could help people sell things for a small commission. So I started running a Facebook ad targeting people, telling them that I could sell their things for a small commission. Now, in the first episode of this, we sold an F-150 that had like 300,000 miles on it. It was in terrible condition, and we ended up making $200 on it. So it kind of proved that the whole premise was possible. And on this episode, we are going to be selling a 2000 Chevy Silverado 1500. Had 200,000 miles on it. It is a nicer vehicle, and I actually had to do less work. So on that first one, I went out and took pictures of the vehicle. On this one, I didn't even go out and take pictures of it. The lady sent me the pictures. I put up the post, as well as she sent me some of the other key information that I needed to put within the description of the post, and we ended up selling it and making some money. Before I disclose exactly how much we made, it's probably in the title already. Let's go ahead and hop into it. I'm going to give you guys the story and the background and everything, but make sure if you missed that first video, go check that out, because that's kind of giving you guys the premise, and I kind of go in deeper on the intro level of how I got started with all this. However, like I said, I'm running a Facebook ad that kind of projects this premise and puts it into a way that people can understand. However, on this ad, I get a lot of people asking about like some crazy stuff. Like, I had somebody ask me if I ever come across Pokemon card collections. This lady messaged me and asked me if I had a four-wheeler for sale. I said, no, ma'am, I do not. And then she messaged me back again and she said, well, can you make a post asking if anyone has a four-wheeler for sale? And I was like, no, ma'am, I cannot. So I just get a lot of craziness along with this page. However, it just kind of comes with it because I'm targeting such a broad audience, just trying to sell things for people. And eventually, once this page gets big enough, I will literally be able to sell other people's things to the people who like the page, if that makes sense. Like, I will build up enough likes and enough organic traffic that things that other people want me to sell through the ad just end up getting sold through the page's organic reach. So that's the ultimate goal. However, I had this lady reach out through the ad, and she said that she had the Chevy Silverado that she wanted to sell. She said she had sold some vehicles in the past. However, she just was getting tired of the process. And that's kind of that pain point that I wanted to touch on from the beginning, is like, I'll handle the process. You just give me the information and I'll just send you the leads, and you won't have to go through any of those tire kickers or is this still available type people. She reached out to me. She said, I have a car, I want to sell it. I said, perfect. She said, well, once the title comes in, I'll let you know and I'll get back with you. So I want to say a few weeks went by. I didn't hear back from her. So I kind of reached out to her, just kind of seeing, hey, I said, hey, you know, what's the deal? Were you still interested in me helping you sell your car? She said, yeah, I am. However, the title hasn't come in yet. And I was like, well, you know, the title might take a little while. Why don't we just go ahead and get it posted? I'll get some prospects lined up for you. And probably by the time we find a prospective buyer, the title will have come in by that time. So she said, okay, that sounds fine. She sent me over the pictures. I didn't even go out. I didn't go out to meet her. I didn't go out and look at the car. I didn't do anything. All I did was I said, okay, it's cool. Send me the pictures. She sent me the pictures. I posted the ad as well as some other information that I wanted to put in the description as well. And we just started it rolling. So initially, I started getting a few bites. You know, people were just saying, is this available? Lowballing me. And I want to say that we listed it high to begin with, because that's kind of how I start off. I'm like, let's list it high and let's bring it down slowly over time until we build some interest. So we listed it out. I want to say I got an offer for like $2,500. However, the listing price on it was like $46 or something. And I texted her over. I was like, hey, just letting you know, I got an offer today for $2,500. I told him it was going to be too low. And that's when she messaged me back and she said, no, that's not too low at all. I knew that we had a ton of room that we could come down on this and she would be okay with it. Essentially, that helps me out because basically it's going to make it easier for me to sell. The lower price the item is, the easier it's going to be for me to sell. So I said, okay, so I dropped the ad, went down to like 3,800 on it, started getting some more bites. Eventually, I landed across a guy who wanted the VIN number on the truck. I got the VIN number from her, sent it over to him. He got it checked out, Carfaxed it, whole nine, and he said, hey, I want to come take a look at it. And this dude was serious. I could tell that he was very serious about buying this truck. So I let her know. They were supposed to arrange him coming to see it. However, I guess she told him she didn't have the title, and he said, okay, well, let's go ahead and wait on it. So I kept the ad running. I want to say it probably took about a month for the title to come in. So probably about 3 weeks in, I just took the ad down. I had to. I was getting too many messages on it, and I was just like, this is a waste of time. We already have a prospective buyer, and I can't sell it even if I do find another one. So I took the ad down. Eventually, she got the title in. He went out, took a look at it, sold it. First person who looked at it, first person who sold it, and I even helped her out a little bit. I knew that her bottom dollar was somewhere around $2,500, or she was willing to sell for about $2,500, but I told her that he had agreed to come look at it based on the fact of knowing that it was listed for $3,800. So I said, look, if you have to negotiate down to $3,400. I think that's a fair deal, and I think he'll definitely take it. So in the end, she ended up negotiating down to $3,400 with this guy. She got it sold, and then she ended up sending me $238. So we sold this truck without even having to see it. The title was a little bit of an issue in the beginning, but we found that prospective customer. Luckily enough, he stuck with us through the entire process of the deal, because oftentimes if there's not a title and he needs a car, he's not going to wait around for the Chevy. It wasn't anything special either. It was just like a normal Chevy Silverado 1500, but I guess it was exactly what he wanted or whatever. So he stuck around. He took a look at it. I guess he liked it enough to buy it. And so it really worked out really perfectly. Typically, you don't sell these cars the first time you show them, and you definitely don't sell them after the customers happen to wait for 2 to 3 weeks to get the title in. So all in all, everything went good. We made $240 on this one. We made $200 on that first one. So far, made almost $450 off of just selling other people's items. I do have some ad spend in there. I want to say that I've spent a little over $100 in ad spend. However, my ad is just getting better and better over time as people hop on it and comment on it. So if you guys need any help with ads, structuring Facebook ads, anything like that, I'll leave the link to my one-on-one coaching calls down in the comment section and the description. If you guys want to learn how to convert Facebook ads, definitely hit me up and I'll give you all the golden nuggets of information. Anyway, my name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. We cashed out this time. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment down below, cash out, because that's what we did. We didn't even go out and do anything. We just kind of posted it up, cashed out, and we are out, baby. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. And until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.